At this hour, we have updates on a bus in Antique that fell into a ravine and killed at least 16 people. We also hear from TV icons Tito, Vic and Joey after they win back their decades-long brand, Eat Bulaga. And in 4 hours, the Fighting Maroons and Green Archers battle it out for UAAP supremacy. Who are you rooting for? Good afternoon, I'm Denise Tan, and this is One News Now. Bulaga Transit says it is ready to cooperate with authorities regarding its Ceres bus that fell into a ravine in Antique. In a statement, the bus company said it has reported the incident to the LTFRB. They also expressed willingness to cooperate with any investigation. Bulaga will provide financial assistance to the passengers and their families and will shoulder all medical and burial expenses. The death toll in the accident has climbed to 17. 17 others are still in critical condition while 4 are already out of danger. For her part, Antique Provincial Governor Rodora Cadiao said she already asked the DPWH to rectify the design of the road where the incident happened. She added the LGU is willing to help victims should they decide to sue the bus company.
Ako gusto ko i-condemn rin yung road na yan. So many Antiqueños died on that road section. If you can ask the national government to allot a substantial amount of money para i-detour ang road na yan, even if you have to blast the whole mountain para malagyan ng panibagong road, bakit hindi? Hindi maganda yung road. If the victims or the relatives would like to file a suit, a single or class, the provincial government will help in its legal office.
Police have identified 2 to 4 persons of interest connected to the Marawi blast on Sunday. The AFP's Task Force Marawi posted a photo and name of one of the personalities at the entrance of Mindanao State University. On December 3, a bomb went off in the area of MSU where a Catholic Mass was being held. That incident killed 4 people and injured at least 45 others. Now, authorities believe one person of interest is a member of the terrorist group Daula Islamia Maute. Police are withholding names as of the moment.
Yung dalawa po nating identified POIs ay may mga pangalan na rin po tayo, but I hope you understand na hindi muna po natin po pwedeng i-reveal ito. But what we can share to you ay it appears na affiliated po ito sa isang local terrorist group operating in Mindanao, and they have previous criminal records. Kaya po nakakuha po tayo ng identification nila.
Lanao del Sur Representative Zia Lonto Diong believes there were security lapses that led to the MSU bombing. However, former PNP chief and now Senator Bato de la Rosa said it's unfair to pin the blame on the police. For his part, Jonathan Malaya of the National Security Council said any bombing like the recent one in Marawi could happen under the radar.
First and foremost, the violent extremists in Mindanao have been decimated already, and they're now, what we have are the remnants of the groups that were responsible for numerous attacks in the past. So, these are their last actions that they're doing.
Overseas, 3 Filipinos are reportedly trapped in Gaza amid heavy fighting between Israel and Hamas. It is not clear yet whether the said Filipinos have already requested repatriation. Over 100 Filipinos from the war-torn Palestinian enclave have returned to the Philippines. That's since Egypt opened the Rafah border for foreign nationals from Gaza last month. Here at home, the health department says there is no outbreak of walking pneumonia. China and parts of Europe have reported cases of the illness, which is caused by Mycoplasma bacteria. Symptoms include low-grade fever and a hacking cough. Health Secretary Ted Herbosa is allaying fears of a surge in cases.
As of now, wala pang outbreak sa atin sa Pilipinas. Although nakita nyo, dumadami ang respiratory illness. COVID, ang ating presidente, meron. Tapos mga karamihan dyan, may mga ubo, sipon. Yung iba hindi naman nagpapatest. So hindi natin alam kung COVID din yun. Right now, optional pa rin ang recommendation namin sa mask wearing. Kung kayo ay elderly or meron kayong comorbidity at pupunta kayo sa mataong lugar, it's better to bring your mask, no? Ganun din, kung ikaw naman ay may ubo, may supon, practice cough etiquette. Kung pwedeng hindi na pumunta sa opisina o sa eskwela, magbahay na lang until mag-recover kayo para wala nang mahawang.
Time to take a quick break. One News Now will be back with more stories after that. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. PVOC says there is no connection in the string of earthquakes that struck several parts of the country. In an interview with a big story last night, PVOC's director, Teresito Bacolcol, explained that the quakes had different origins. He's referring to the magnitude 6.8 quake in Sarangani 2 weeks ago, the 7.4 and 6.8 tremor in Surigao del Sur a few days earlier, and yesterday's magnitude 5.9 tremor in Mindoro Occidental. The last earthquake was also felt in Metro Manila and nearby provinces.
Wala pong koneksyon yung nangyari sa Sarangani and sa Surigao with this yung earthquake kanina. Yung generators po natin are different. Sa Sarangani, it was the Cotabato Trench. Sa Surigao and sa Hinatuan and Caguait, the Philippine Trench, and kanina is the Manila Trench. And hindi po sila magkarugtong and independent po yung mga trenches natin.
Moving on, two hosts of Sunshine Media Network International, or SMNI, are now detained at the House of Representatives after being held in contempt. During the hearing of the Committee on Legislative Franchises yesterday, lawmakers asked SMNI host Jeffrey Salle to reveal his source on his claim that House Speaker Martin Romualdez had 1.6 billion pesos in travel funds. Salle did not budge and even asked his earlier statements to be expunged from House records. He claimed that his constitutional rights were violated and called the House hearing a kangaroo court.
No, your manifestation is out of order.
I am requesting.
Do not lecture us.
No, I am
about
not
the rules
lecturing.
Of this
I am standing up for my right.
We might cite you in contempt.
Then so be it, Your Honor.
You challenge us?
Yes.
Okay.
If that will be seen in the nation na walang
Yes.
karapatan ang mga invited guests dito na magpahayag, Your Honor, with due respect to you.
Later on, the House panel also cited in contempt SMNI host and former NTF-LCAC spokesperson Lorraine Badoy. That's for evading questions as well. Badoy and Celes will be in detention until a committee report on the SMNI probe is adopted by the plenary. The House will be on holiday break starting December 16 until January 21, 2024. Also last night, the Legislative Franchises Committee adopted a resolution urging the National Telecommunications Commission to suspend SMNI's operations for several violations.
I'm really sad that this has happened to our Congress. I didn't see this when my father was growing up. This was the place where we could stand on our shared ground of love for country, and what I witnessed right now was a travesty.
You do not have a monopoly of love of country.
I didn't see
I've spent my life fighting for this country. Oh, you do not have to tell me that. Mas marami akong sinugal kaysa sa iyo. So do not give me that crap.
In sports, the new king of UAAP men's hoops is set to be crowned tonight. The UP Fighting Maroons and De La Salle Green Archers are set to face off for the championship in Game 3. The Maroons drew first blood via a 30-point beating of La Salle 97-67, but the Archers came right back and mustered a dominant win of their own in Game 2, 82-60. This is the third time in as many years that the finals will go to a deciding Game 3. La Salle is eyeing its first title since season 79, while UP looks to get back to the title it lost a season ago. Tip-off is at 6 in the evening at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. You can also catch the game on One Sports and the Filipinas live app. Tito, Vic and Joey are thankful over the Intellectual Property Office's decision to cancel Tape Incorporated's Eat Bulaga trademark. The iconic trio held a media conference before their noontime show EAT to share their thoughts on their recent victory. Watch this.
We thank the Lord our God for being with us throughout this ordeal. Indeed, the truth will always prevail. Yesterday, the Intellectual Property Office, Bureau of Legal Affairs, decided that we, Tito, Vic, and Joey, are the rightful owners and originators of the trademarks Eat Bulaga and EB. Thus, we, TVJ, have the exclusive and absolute right. Tape Incorporated should not be allowed to profit from the business reputation built by TVJ. For how many decades, TVJ garnered goodwill over the Eat Bulaga brand, and the general public even said that TVJ is Eat Bulaga and Eat Bulaga is TVJ. The IPO's favorable decision, while it is just the beginning, is indeed a milestone and a welcoming development to our legal claims. Abot ang pasasalamat ko sa Panginoon Diyos sapagkat yun yung matagal na naming ipinaglalaban at pinagdarasal eh.
Oo, kasabay nung lindol nung nalaman ko eh.
Hapon na po? Hapon nyo na po nalaman? Or...
Oo. Kasi hindi ko siya nga pala. Doon sa nagtatanong ng anitong icon, ang ibig sabihin po niyan eh, I created our name.
Wow!
Wala. Pasikat lang. Okay. Hindi, ako mga gano'n, parang big. Mga panahon ng lindol, doon lang. Hindi ko masyadong, nung nakita ko lang si Attorney Buko sa TV, doon lang ako humagulhol talaga.
Nag-Christmas party kami, doon pa lang nag-sinkin sa akin na, uy, eto na yata yung kung saan kami dinadala ng tadhana. At mukhang mabait naman ang tadhana sa aming tatlo at sa lahat ng Damarcads. Kaya laking pasasalamat.
Sila ang nag-decide na huwag gamitin dahil nirespeto nila yung batas. Nirespeto nila yung registration na ginawa ng tape. Bagamat sa opinion namin, mali yun. Hindi tamang ni-register nila. Nirespeto nila yung proseso. O, sabi ng TVJ, sige, tayo ang mag-adjust. Kaya hindi nila ginamit yung title. Ngayon, lumabas yung desisyon. Nagsasabi na ang creator, ang may gawa, ang may likha, ang may karapatan, TVJ. Sana inaasahan naman namin, respetuhin din naman nila yung desisyon. Diba? Na habang nag-aapila sila, huwag nang gamitin bilang respeto. Dahil nirespeto ng TVJ yung batas, yung proseso, we can only expect that they will do the same.
Merong pinaka-importanting salita ngayon kesa sa vindicated.
Ano yun?
Respeto. Yan ang pinakamabigat para sa akin ngayon.
Yun nga yung sinasabi ko, pagka nagpakita sila ng respeto at tigilan na yung paggagamit ng hindi naman sa kanila, mas masaya. At siguradong hindi lang Merry Christmas, Happy New Year pa talaga.
One News Now will be back at 3:15 p.m. Join us again later. I'm Denise Tan. We are One News.